WPIAL Podcast, Trib Live High School Sports Network, wrapping up the WPIAL basketball quarterfinals. We'll do the same thing. Wednesday, we'll come out with a semifinal recap. And then next Sunday, our championship recap. And then it's on to the PIAA state playoffs. And we'll probably do the same thing, have a podcast after each round. 5 rounds, remember, in the state basketball playoffs. All right, let's look back. Semifinals are set. In fact, once you're seeing this, some of the semifinals may already be in the books from Saturday. We'll start 6A boys quarterfinals debut for 3 teams. Upper St. Clair, Newcastle, Central Catholic all had first round byes. Upper St. Clair, 2-time defending champs, on to the semifinals again. They defeat Fox Chapel 56-41. This was a grind before the Panthers pulled away. Ryan Robbins' monster game, the junior, 29 points for the Panthers. Up next, they will take on Seneca Valley. The Warriors win a close one at home. They had to come from behind to do so. 45-44. Andrew Omositz for the Raiders leads the way with 13 points, and he hit 2 free throws with 1.8 seconds left. That's the difference. Raiders 45, Spartans 44. Seneca Valley against Upper St. Clair, semifinals Monday, 7:30 at North Hills. Bottom of the bracket, right side of the bracket, if you will. Newcastle 67, Mount Lebanon 49. Marino Graham 18 points, the fabulous freshman for the Red Hurricanes. Central Catholic 64. Imani Christian 39. The Vikings Enzo Khalil with 25 points. Fabulous matchup in the semifinals. Number 2 Newcastle, number 3 Central Catholic at North Allegheny. That'll be a packed place Monday. That is a 7:30 tip. All right, to boys 5A now. Chartiers Valley 69, Shaler 66. The Colts hold on for the victory. They had to come from behind. In fact, they were down 10 with about 5 minutes left. Come back and win. Julian Semplis, 29 points to lead the way for Shaler as the Colts eliminate the Titans. Brandon Sensor, the former Chartiers Valley Colts, in his second year at Shaler, almost came back to bite his former team, but the Colts get the last laugh with a 3-point victory. Moon 57, Gateway 43, Jackson Bauman 17 points to lead the Tigers. He now has 37 points in this postseason. Third meeting of the year, Chartiers Valley against Moon, Tuesday, 7:30 at Peters Township High School. Battle between number 10 and number 15, and 10 wins. Hampton 48, Ringgold 47. Rams coming off that huge upset of number 2 Lincoln Park in the first round, but they head to the consolation round now. Jonas Cups, 13 points to lead the Talbots to the victory. Thomas Jefferson outlast Penn Hills 74-69. Justin Fry leads the way for the Jaguars, 28 points. How about the performance by Amon Hawthorne of Penn Hills? 44 points, 30 of them coming in the fourth quarter. Penn Hills scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. Hawthorne had 30, but the Indians come up short by 5, 74-69. So it'll be number 3, Thomas Jefferson, number 10, Hampton at Mount Lebanon High School, Tuesday at 7:30. All right, boys class 4A. We'll take a look at consolations once we go through the brackets for both boys and girls. Quaker Valley, making their postseason debut, beats Bell Vernon 72-41. Zach Washington with 18 points. Evan Moore, 33 points. Deer Lake stuns Hopewell 71-59. Second upset in a row for the Lancers. Moore has now scored 55 points in 2 playoff games. Deer Lakes against Quaker Valley Saturday, 3 o'clock at Pine Richland. North Catholic defeats Elizabeth Forward 73-64. Jude Rotman with 30 points. Jason Fredericks 26. That fabulous backcourt duo for the Trojans. as North Catholic advances to face a familiar foe, the Knock Knights. Winners over Central Valley in impressive fashion, 57-24. Tegan Finnegan with 22 points for the Knights. Rubber game, third matchup, North Catholic Knock, Saturday, 1 o'clock at Pine Richland. 3A boys, the only top seed not to advance to the semifinals is the Mohawk Warriors. South Allegheny, the defending champs, still alive. They upset the Warriors 64-63. Drew Cook, 20 points. The last two were the biggest. A tip-in with about 3 seconds left to give the Gladiators the upset win over top seed Mohawk. Speaking of upset, Shadyside Academy registers their second straight surprise. They stunned Bishop Canterbury in the first round. They beat number 5 Southmoreland in the quarters, 47-34. Paul Bennick, 20 points for the Bulldogs. South Allegheny against Shadyside Academy for the third time this year, 7:30 Tuesday at North Allegheny High School. Aliquippa over Seton LaSalle, 50-33. Great defensive performance by the Quips to move on to the semifinals, where they'll play South Park. Eagles, 56-39 winners over Ligonier Valley. Luke Scarf, 23 points for South Park. Eagles and Quips, Tuesday, 7:30 at Fox Chapel High School. Excuse me. 2A boys. Top seed Jeanette, 52. Eden Christian Academy, 36. Jace Powell with 17 points to lead the defending champion Jayhawks to the win. Clairton knocks off Neshannock, 51-36. Brandon Murphy with 20 points. He now has 36 points in 2 postseason games, as it will be number 5 Clairton against number 1 Jeanette for the third time. Jayhawks won the first 2 in the regular season. 7:30 Monday at Norwin High School. Sewickley Academy, 61. Winchester Thurston, 33. Drew Steele and Mamadou Kane with 11 points each for the Panthers. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart eliminates Jefferson Morgan, 41-28. Osh against Sewickley Academy, Monday, 7:30 at Peters Township High School. And finally, boys Class A, last year's champion Neighborhood Academy wins in their postseason. Well, it was postseason debut for all 8 of these teams, only an 8-team playoff field. Neighborhood Academy, 67. Summit Academy, 27. Kadron Gilmore with 24 points to lead the Bulldogs. Monessen, 55. Aquinas Academy, 53. Taven Craggett, 16 points for the Hounds. Monessen against Neighborhood Academy, Saturday, 1:30 at Norwin. 2C Nazareth Prep, a 48-45 winner over St. Joseph. Austin Harrison with 20 points to lead the Saints. And Sarah Catholic, the 6th seed, knocks off number 3 Avella, 74-63. Tyler Sapita, 18 points for the Eagles. Sarah Catholic against Nazareth Prep, Saturday, 1:30 at Penn Trafford. All right, let's switch over to the girls. We'll start in Class 6A. On Thursday, Canna McMillan, the top seed, defeated Mount Lebanon. Faye Saunders, 11 points to lead the Big Macs. On Friday, it was Seneca Valley, 31. Pine Richland, 29. Natalie Ambry with 13 points for the Raiders. Seneca Valley against Canna McMillan in the semifinals, Tuesday, 6 o'clock at Mount Lebanon. Norwin, 57. Hempfield, 42. In one quarterfinal matchup, Lennon Brzezinski with 17 points to lead the way. Daughter of the coach at Norwin as the Knights return to the semifinals. They'll play a familiar foe in Upper St. Clair. The Panthers beat North Allegheny 41-33. Ryan Prunzik, 14 points for the defending champs. Norwin, Upper St. Clair, they met twice in the regular season, Knights winning both games. They met in last year's championship game in which the Panthers won. They will meet Tuesday, 7 o'clock at Keystone Oaks High School. Girls Class 5A. Wasn't easy, but South Fayette survives. They knock off Trinity 26-23 in a slow-them-down game. Kenzie Rumberger with 13 points for the winning Lions. Peters Township, the defending champs, their second straight upset. After beating number 5 Plum, they beat number 4 Baldwin in the quarters, 43-36. Taylor McCullough, 14 points. She scored 31 in the postseason as the Indians advance. Rematch of last year's championship game, South Bayette against Peters Township, Saturday noon at Keystone Oaks. Thomas Jefferson, 72. Fox Chapel, 44. In that quarterfinal win, Maggie Spell eclipses 2,000 points for her career. She had 21 points, postseason 45 points for the senior headed to Campbell University. Thomas Jefferson to the semifinals. They will play Penn Trafford. Warriors knock off Indiana 50-39. Tori DiStefano, 18 points for PT. Penn Trafford, Thomas Jefferson, Saturday noon at Norwin High School. Girls Class 4A, top seed Blackhawk, their first playoff game. They defeat Burrell 50-33. Aubrey Hupp, 22 points for the Cougars. Elizabeth Forward upsets Bell Vernon. The Leopards had knocked off the Warriors twice in the regular season. EF gets the revenge, 61-56. Mia Sesterik with 18 points for the Warriors. EF and Blackhawk in the semifinals Monday, 6 o'clock at Peters Township High School. Oakland Catholic also making their playoff debut. No problem with South Park, 46-12. Josie Fontana, 15 points for the Eagles. North Catholic rolls past Beaver, 57-26. Lauren Reitz, 19 points for the Trojans. So third matchup of the year, Oakland Catholic against North Catholic Monday at North Hills at 6 o'clock. The Eagles trying to win for a third time this season over the Trojans. Girls Class 3A, Shadyside Academy making their playoff debut. Wins over Avonworth 48-27. Cassie Sauer, Karis Thomas with 15 points each for the Bulldogs. Seton LaSalle knocks off Quaker Valley 57-54. Natalie Pascarella, 15 points for the Rebels in that win. Seton LaSalle against Shadyside Academy Saturday, 1:30 at Keystone Oaks. Beaver Falls over Waynesburg Central, 68-45. Dreven Haskins with 17 points to lead the Tigers. And Greensburg Central Catholic, 57. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, 42. Erica Gribble, 25 points. She now has 48 in 2 postseason wins. GCC against Beaver Falls Saturday at noon at Peters Township High School. Girls Class 2A, Neshannock 67, Laurel 29. Our WPIAL Girls Basketball Player of the Week, Peyton Newman, 24 points. She has scored 46 in 2 playoff wins for the Lancers. Rochester 47, Fort Cherry 39. Cameron Newman with 19 points for the Rams. Third meeting of the year, Rochester against Neshannock. Lancers have won the 2 previous. Tuesday, 6 o'clock at North Allegheny. Winchester Thurston, 59. Burgettstown, 20. Jasmine Hollins, 25 points to lead the Bears. Chartiers Houston eliminates last year's champion Aliquippa, 52-44, so a new champ to be crowned in girls 2A. Mackenzie Walsh, 20 points for the Bucks. Chartiers Houston against Winchester Thurston. Tuesday, 6 o'clock at Peters Township High School. And finally, girls Class A, Aquinas Academy over Eden Christian Academy, 58-32. Tess Dewar with 18 points for the Crusaders. Geibel Catholic, 55. St. Joseph, 53. Emma Larkin, 34 points for the Gators. Geibel Catholic against top seed Aquinas Academy Monday, 6 o'clock at Norwin. Sarah Catholic over Sewickley Academy, 53-49. Eagles led by Della Dombrowski, 17 points. Olivia Benedict, 22 points as Union knocks off West Green 50-35. The Scotties advance to the semifinals where they will play the Sarah Catholic Eagles Monday, 6 o'clock at North Allegheny High School. So there you have it, the quarterfinal recap. Let's run down the consolation round for you. In boys These matchups are set. Boys 5A, 4A, 3A, and 2A. 5A on Monday, Ringgold at Penn Hills, Shaler at Gateway. The winners play each other for 5th place. The losers play each other for 7th place. All 8 teams, though, are headed to the state playoffs. In boys 4A, Bell Vernon at Hopewell Monday at 7 o'clock, and Elizabeth Forward at Central Valley Monday at 7 o'clock. The losers are out. The winners will play each other for 5th place. Only the top 5 make it in boys class 4A. Boys 3A consolation round. Ligonier Valley will take on Seton LaSalle. That game at Gateway High School on Monday at 6 p.m. And Southmoreland is at Mohawk on Monday at 7. 2 winners play each other for 5th place on Wednesday. The 2 losers play each other for 7th place, and only the top 7 go. So the loser of that game would be eliminated in boys 3A. And finally, boys 2A, Eden Christian Academy at Neshannock, Saturday at noon. Winchester Thurston at Jefferson Morgan, Saturday at noon. The 2 winners play each other for 5th place. The 2 losers on Wednesday for 7th place, although the top 8 teams make it in boys class 2A. Girls side, as far as the consolation bracket is concerned, there's set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5A, they've already had consolation games on Friday. Baldwin beats Trinity 49-38, and it was Indiana over Fox Chapel 49-28. So for 5th place on Tuesday, it will be Baldwin at Indiana, and for 7th place on Tuesday, it will be Fox Chapel against Trinity. Top 8 teams make it, so even the loser of that Fox's Hillers game knows they are making it to the PIAA playoffs. 4A on Saturday, Borough at Bell Vernon at noon, South Park at Beaver at noon. Top 6 goes, so the loser of those 2 games is out. The winners will face off on Wednesday for 5th place. Loser of that game still headed to the state playoffs. 6 teams also make it in girls 3A. First round of the consolations on Friday. Quaker Valley 54-35 over Avonworth. Olsh 68, Waynesburg Central 51. So Avonworth and Waynesburg Central, their seasons are over. Monday, Olsh at Quaker Valley. The winner is the 5th seed. The loser is the 6th seed out of the WPIAL. 2A girls, Monday, Laurel at Fort Cherry at 7 o'clock. Burgettstown at Aliquippa at 7 o'clock. Top 7 make it. 2 winners will play Wednesday for 5th place. 2 losers win, and you're in on Wednesday. The loser would be out as the top 7 teams make it to the states in girls 2A. And finally, girls A, Eden Christian Academy at St. Joe's, Monday at 7. Sewickley Academy at West Green, Monday at 7. Losers are out. Winners will play each other on Wednesday. Top 6 make it, so no matter what happens, even the loser of that game Wednesday would qualify for the state playoffs. A lot going on between the consolation brackets and the winners brackets now into the semifinals. Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, championships next Thursday, Friday, Saturday at the Peterson Event Center, University of Pittsburgh. We appreciate you joining us again. We'll recap the semifinals on Wednesday. Thanks to our producer, Chris Lackner. I'm Don Rebel. Thank you for joining us. Rebel Yell Podcast, Trib Live, High School Sports Network.